And we are in. Let's load in. Oh, so we can load in at the Sandy PD prison. Okay. But we're going to load in at last location, which is outside the courthouse. Alright. We're going to get ourselves set up in the courthouse at the moment. We were meant to meet someone at the courthouse, so I guess we're going to call Christian.
Good evening.
Good evening. It's Richard Stroker. I was meant to meet Mr. Billboard at 2:15, but I had issues with the train.
I don't think it's around. Please head on up, sir. I'm more than happy to have a conversation with you, but it is finally good to hear you, sir. I've been hearing so many good things about you, and I've been talking about you behind the scenes, so it'd be good to put a name to the face. I'm at City Hall. Are you okay to head down, or do you want me to meet you somewhere?
I'm currently in the lobby of City Hall at the moment.
Okay. So I'm probably going to need to grab some food in a moment, though, but that's absolutely fine. Let's start the talk. Bear with.
Yep, no worries.
Hello there, sir.
Hi, good evening.
Mr. Stroke, I genuinely have heard such bloody good things, by the way. I genuinely heard some bloody good things. Came to us with a proposal so goddamn in detail, it actually took me aback, sir.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, I try and put pride into my work.
Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I wasn't happy with your indentation, but that's a formatting issue, sir. I'm only judging with it. But, no, absolutely happy to help. Just because I'm not going to step on Mr. Board's shoes and what the powers he have are slightly more than me. But is there anything that you think I can assist with, or is it just a chat with him?
It was just meant to be a chat with him regarding getting fully set up correctly.
Right, well, at the moment, you are officially fully a lawyer. You are in the lawyer app if you clock in, sir. So if you go to this lady here and think about third anger, you are, at the moment, a lawyer. You are bar certified. I appreciate you want to go down the idea of obviously getting a full business set up and being able to bar certify people yourself and blah, 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 blah.
Of course, yes.
Do you mind if we walk and talk, but more drive and talk and get some food?
Yep,
Is that
that's
okay?
fine.
Lovely stuff. So I'm just going to be brutally honest with you, sir. It's not going to really impact you necessarily in the immediate future, but there is a little bit of a power struggle going on within the DOJ. Someone is currently requesting that Mr. Billboard be moved aside and someone take his position, and a very particular person's trying to take a position, sorry, be clear. It's not myself, before any, I appreciate I'm one below him, but Mr. Billboard, I don't know if you've met him, but he's a bloody great man. I wouldn't dare step on his shoes like that. Which means he may be quite difficult to get hold of right now, because he's obviously got quite different things to attend to.
Oh, of course.
He did, however, make sure, and again, I could have hired you as well, to be fair, but he made sure he had you hired as a lawyer as a priority, just so that you can go straight into doing what you need to do, sir. So, again, I appreciate he's not been able to meet with you, but he made sure that was done. So,
yep.
As it stands, you will still be paid by the DOJ. So, take your regular paychecks from the big bank. It's the gentleman on the right who issues your paychecks.
Of course.
She'll still get paid that way. But in regards to how you choose to represent, just because there isn't any official documentation out there, just make sure when you're on the phone with someone for the first time and they're saying, I need you for A, B, and C, just give them a quick heads up. By the way, I charge this. Just as you wish. Your rate's your rate. I'm not going to step on your toes either. In regards to getting a business license, that's going to be a little bit harder because
I believe I was authorized that last night.
You were authorized a bar license, or you were authorized to give bar licenses?
Business license. I thought you said.
Oh, yeah, yes, but sorry, as part of the business license, I'm assuming you'd want to know the process to get other people bar certified, is what I'm saying,
Yes.
sorry. Apologies, I've a little bit of the tongue. I've created a process. The original plan was today go through the process for the first time, make sure it worked, and get it all signed off. But we had a little bit of an issue with that, which is, again, down to that same power struggle that, it'd be wrong for me to proceed. But the idea behind it, sir, is going forward, we're going to create a power of 3 situation, sir. Now, what this essentially means is I can't get out my car. Hold on. Oh, that's weird. I had to put my belt on to get out. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly logical. Right. It means that we're going to grab 3 people of certain power. So it'd be either a judge, a DA, or a head of a law firm, or it could be 2 judges and a DA, or 2 judges and a head of a law firm, or a DA, a mixture essentially. But it must be bipartisan, so it must be 2 roles. So it can't be 3 judges, can't be 3 DAs, etc.
Of course.
And there'll be a panel set up, and you'll basically conduct anywhere between a half an hour and a 60-minute interview for the individual. And if you unanimously vote to have them bar certified, they'll be bar certified. If you kind of get to a 2-to-1 arrangement, sir, what will happen is, the normal process would be they'll be bar certified. However, if that one who votes against basically goes flat out, absolutely bloody not, they have the ability to veto and request a higher power, which would normally be Mr. Billboard. Sorry for talking while I'm doing. Could I grab a 1 meal deal, please? 5 pizzas, 5 surprise me on the drinks.
Okay.
Thank you so much. It'll be card if you're just still working. I know we've had some power cuts.
Yeah, no, it's still working. All good, thank you.
Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. So yes, the idea being that it's very rigorous.
On the till when you're ready, sir.
Oh, love. There it is. Lovely stuff. Do you need any food, sir?
I
Don't
should
worry
be
about
okay.
paying. I can grab you. I can get you if you need, sir.
I've still got some pizzas and tea.
How many have you got, sir?
8 and 10.
Okay, you got more than me then. Yeah, that's fine. Look,
I can only give it to the gentleman.
do you mind if I step around? I don't want to, impose on your workplace.
Let me come in. I'll put it in the tray to the right, sir.
Absolute scholar and gentleman. Lovely stuff.
There you go.
Thank you, thank you. You take care. So yes, that process has been agreed by Mr. Billboard and is basically ready to go whenever. The reason why I set it up originally wasn't necessarily to do with yourself, I'll be brutally honest with you. It was more that I wanted more independent lawyers in the city, but the only person with the power to hire, apart from Bill, who, as you can appreciate, is not always awake, is Mr. Solomon Walker, who's head of his own law firm. Which means if he thinks someone's good enough, he'll hire them to his law firm. If he thinks they're not good enough, he'll just not let them be lawyers. Which means you end up with a situation where the only lawyers in the city are his.
Yes, he wouldn't even give me the time of day over the phone.
And unfortunately, that's the definition of duress as well. Because you can't exactly say, yes, I'll take the bar license, but no, I don't want to work for you, because he's just going to say no then. He's not going to hire you. So yes, that was what the original process was set up for, but it works perfectly for you as well. What I will do, I've done the paperwork so far based on it being those roles, which I will just pull over 1 second and grab them. If you bear with, I'm going to pull the list up. 1 second.
That's fine.
Right, so the list I've got so far is the Attorney General and the Deputy, which is still at the moment, is Mr. Billboard and Susie. Myself, Chief Justice, any justices, which are, I think there's only 3 in the city, judges, head of bar. So Mr. Walker is more than welcome to go ahead and attend one of these. We have to open the invite to him, but as you can imagine, he can hire without this, so I don't doubt he'll actually not turn up. The district attorneys and the ADAs. Now, I will be extending that in the future to independent law firm owners. So once you get the business all set up and that's all, all official and everything sorted, I will be adding you to that list because I think it'd be fantastic to have an independent person on there as well to have a completely different view. That's the idea of it being bipartisan. And there is another caveat to that as well, that the LSPD have asked me to rigorously, and I really mean rigorously, interview multiple officers to get some of them bar certified. And the interview has been requested to be the longest and most complex I can possibly make it to ensure that the individual after the interview isn't just the right candidate, but is also ready to go. So half training, half interview, essentially. And that's been requested by the chief of police. Now, with that, I've also allowed for the third individual to be anyone from the police high command that Olivia deems to be of acceptable level, to be the third person on the panel. But that's only is relevant for police bar certification. So you're never going to have someone from the police be on one of your potential employees, for example.
Of course, that makes sense.
I know I'm going a little alarming, right? Am I confusing? Was it you still going?
Nope, still going.
Cool, lovely. It's the first time I said it out loud, so let's make it sure. If at any point anyone takes that whole 2-to-1 vote, constantly keeps vetoing it, if anyone abuses the veto process, then we'll just remove it. So it's designed purely that if someone has genuinely serious concerns about a candidate, and there's 2 judges and 1 lawyer, and the lawyer goes absolutely bloody not because of 17 major red flags at my side, but the judge doesn't see them, it still gives that lawyer the ability to, plead their case to someone else.
Yes.
I think it's quite a safe way of doing it. It means that individuals aren't just going to be randomly given bar certification. It means if someone is bar certified and it turns out that it was probably the wrong choice, it's not going to fall on one individual. But if 3 all came to the same decision, then it's just unfortunate that individual probably wasn't quite ready because of a great interview, which happens in life. You can't stop that. But yeah, that's it from my side. And so I'm getting that done at the moment, but again, I don't want to taint the water, sir. The individual who is pushing to have Mr. Board out, if they do indeed get that position of AG, they will be my boss. I'm going to be brutally honest with you, sir. They will have great pleasure in firing me. I'm one of only 2 people in the city who've ever challenged any of their decisions, any of their arguments, or anything they've ever said. So I will not be able to take it forward. So I will try and get that put across. Is this... Try and give it a go. If he just blanks you, then nothing. He used to let you know.
Nope, he just blanks me.
That's fine. So I believe it's every half an hour it goes over. But yeah, so it means you're still getting paid even if you're not taking any cases. So you're still going to get that standard base. But you'll obviously then be able to make, we'll call it commission, but in the future you'll be able to call it retainers and all that kind of stuff.
Already got the paperwork already written up for that.
I've seen some of your paperwork, so again, apart from the indentation, which I'm just a bit of a frugal man for, it's in depth, and again, it actually took me aback. So many different scenarios were put into there that you'd clearly thought about it more than just, ooh, I'd like to make money and be a lawyer. You've gone way beyond that, sir, and it's actually impressed me. Even down to the incentivization of free food as well. Like, not that I'm going to take you up on it, sir, but it should grab some attention. Oh. I don't think that car's getting away. It's not quite the quickest one.
In my previous city, I'd made quite a lucrative business as working under the DLJ. And as part of their incentive was we had contracts with food establishments to get deliveries twice weekly.
Oh, nice. I like that. I'm assuming then if they had any legal or contract issues, you'd obviously be able to reciprocate that. And
yes.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. In regards to where you sit at the moment and where you'll sit in the future, I honestly, I'll be honest. Again, I'm really honest. I'll say it how it is. I don't really care if it upsets, unfortunately. I don't care whether you sit under the DOJ or not. It doesn't make me, as long as you have the capabilities you want and you're not hamstrung by anything, then I don't see any difference on me, except the fact it means that your individuals get a base. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. I don't want to go. I'm staying. I'm not moving. Don't want to be classified as an interference in this, sir. This car will get fucking annihilated by that thing.
Yes. It looks like it could run over someone on a motorbike.
I do believe, sir, in this open top, very flimsy windshield, we would just become more pavement. Right, yes, I don't really care either way. I know that Justice Ryan, he actually does believe that lawyers should be completely separate from the DOJ, completely separating you. I can't remember all of his arguments. I can't remember his pros and cons, I'll be honest with you. But if he and you decide that's the best thing to do, then I'm with you. If you decide it's not the right thing to do, I'm with you. Like I said, it doesn't butter my bread either way. Sorry. Are we just gonna follow this chase everywhere? This is not intentional, I promise you. Maybe we should just join it. Probably drive better than that guy. But yeah, if you need anything, just let me know. You are a fully bar certified lawyer. Fully bar certified lawyer. You can now act as any other lawyer in the city. Despite him being the head of bar, he is not your boss and has no rights to give you any instructions. Your only boss, as it stands, is not myself. It's not anyone in the DOJ. It's purely going to be the AG. The AG is the only one who really can give you any orders. He's also the one who is able to change laws and push things through like that. So, in regards to it, don't feel under pressure from anyone. If you start getting pressure from places you shouldn't, speak to the AG. But yeah, you are fully independent, fully separate, but take some paychecks.
Of course.
Don't take a free handout. The bank account is both bottomless and also non-existent at the same time. So we have absolutely no funding whatsoever. So if we take a weapon license, it goes to nothing. But it also means our paychecks come from nothing. So take it.
Makes complete sense.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I'm glad to hear it, sir. I am genuinely excited for it. I obviously can't give legal advice, but if you ever get in a situation that after a case, you want to discuss it, you want to, again, you're more than experienced, but I always offer it, so don't take it as an insult. It's always there. If you wish to ever speak about a case, what could be done differently, ideas, suggestions, thoughts, or just, things you notice that you potentially think should be changed, bring them to my attention. Essentially, all judges sit under my purview, as do justices, so anything within the courthouse, if you have any questions after the case, come see me, or if there's a problem with an ongoing case, then come see me.
Of course, yeah.
Lovely stuff. Oh, of course. I do. Let me just double check Mr. Billboard. Oh, you have access to the MDT, I believe. Flex your K muscles,
Yes,
sir.
I do.
Lovely stuff. The right-hand side is your clock in. You are able to clock in by right-clicking on there, sir. So if you are elsewhere in the city, don't fly your way to City Hall to do it. Just right-click on your name and top up duty. A lot easier. You will show up on the lawyer app, as you currently do. It should say, hold on, I do believe my phone needs a quick reset. There we go. Yep, Bridge Stroke and lawyer. I will look to request it to say independent lawyer, but given the length of independent, and I'm saying that, probably not. But yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. If you want to request that, you can. I think that's it. In regards to it, so follow me. Just because I'm assuming you don't have any offices at the moment, let me show you the best offices for you to use to avoid any kind of conflict. Because, if you want to make a client, I appreciate you probably want some movement. Have you ever been around the City Hall in full?
Only the ground floor and up to Mr. Ryan's office.
Got you, okay. I'm assuming you've not been in any locked rooms except Mr. Ryan's?
Yes.
That's fine. Let me just show you the locked rooms then. Do you want to get a jog on for this? Just because I appreciate you. I've already yapped for about 5 minutes and I don't have that much small talk left in me. Right, I believe one room to the right here, I think it might be the one on the left in a second, is simply a city clerk-based filing system. It's not currently functional. However, in the future, I look to be able to have evidence and stuff stored in here, and filings for warrants. Meaning, you can unlock, by the way. You now have the ability as DOJ. There's only a few doors you can't unlock, and I'll point them out in a second. Follow me. You've been to the courthouse?
I was in the courthouse when we had the whole incident with the case that took hours.
Oh, so you've just described half the cases in the city. Sorry, Mr. Salim Windar.
No, it's
okay.
I can't remember the exact thing, but it was the day that everyone kept sleeping in the city hall.
Oh yes, I'm not being funny. So there was going to be a case that I was going to preside over in that evening, and I literally just begged the officer and begged the criminal to just basically plead because of that issue, and they both agreed. They didn't want the stress. So judges' chambers, you have access to it, although normally you wouldn't ever come in here on your own, but you have access to it. I do like to sit in here because it gives you a full view of the front door. I actually once was a target of a hit, and I actually managed to see 2 people by front door with blacked out guns because of this window. So that window saved my life, sir. So I quite like this room. Quite fond of it. Life-saving. Always make sure doors are locked as you go through, but
yes.
It becomes a bit of a habit. Bit of a jog on then, sir. Lovely. There is quite a reach to those doors, so you can almost keep going and just like do it after you've got through.
Yes.
To the second floor, then, sir. So you've been in all of these, then.
Yeah. So the training room's quite nice.
It is. It is. I actually quite like the city clerk's office, the 4 desks. That's what it'd be used for, city clerks.
Yes.
So in here, sir, none of these offices are locked. So if you want to choose any of these offices for you to use, by all means, go ahead and do so. No one will stop you. If you follow me, sir. So in terms of the offices up here, they will all be locked to you previously. I'm not going to show you Mr. Ryan, as you've already seen it. Just because there's only, I think, 3 people with keys to this office. I'll show you it, but obviously you won't have access. I'm sorry. This is the Chief Justice / Attorney General / Mayor, but there is no Mayor office. As you can see, Mr. Billboard, God bless his soul, hopefully he's still AG, and then myself, who looks like a trust fund baby with my blonde hair there. Nothing really works except the chairs. Lovely stuff. Perfect. Follow me, sir. So this is where you will have an ability to have a locked office. So on this floor, you've got these 2 doors to the left. They are both the same room. It's a meeting room. Go ahead and access and have a look in. It's a nice size, good use.
Very
All the
nice.
chairs work. We've used it, I think, twice so far. We tend to use it when we're having more of like a high command conversation with the officers and all that kind of stuff. This is your potential locked office if you want it. There is no limit on who can open this. It can be opened by anyone from the DOJ and the EMS. All of the doors in here can be opened by EMS, purely for the reason of if you are working hard in here and you forget to eat, sir, you're covered.
Makes sense.
Lovely. Big TV, probably a bit too big for here. I am in the process of speaking to get all the artwork fixed, but I'm doing it bit by bit. So this one probably will become your de facto office, being the only lockable one to you. This, at the moment, is Mr. Solomon Walker's office. It's the only office that has illegal documents incorrectly shredded in the bin. Think of that what you will.
Of course.
But in regards to this, I'm potentially having this door opened up to you as well. So if that is the case, you don't need to do anything. I just speak to the building manager. I'll give him your state ID, and your fob gets updated to this.
Perfect.
Just 'cause I think it'd be good for you to have 2 in case one's being used.
That makes perfect sense.
That's pretty much it. So make sure you can lock this. So, oh no, you won't be. I don't think you'll be able to lock it, but try it.
No.
No. Good. Okay. So that's all correct. So these doors are all spot on. But there, that's everything, sir. Like I said, feel free. The city is now yours. You are an independent lawyer. Charge as you may. Do as you may. My first instance in this would be to go head straight down to the police, sir. Speak to as many of the officers as you can. Mention who you are. Mention you want to take cell reps. You want to, represent everyone you can.
Of course.
Give them your phone numbers, because I can assure you, if they see that you're awake on your phone, they'll tend to call you on your phone before they call you on the lawyer app. So if they have your personal number and your direct line,
Yep.
absolute preference that they're going to call you before someone else. So just a bit of a hint to get more business than the others, only because I want you to succeed here. So I want you to become rich enough to be able to hire others and create your own firm and actually have some competent, unconflicted lawyers.
Yep, that's definitely the plan.
Lovely. Right. I've yapped my way through it. Are there any questions about what you can and can't do, or what any of the roles in DOJ do? Anything that you're unsure of? Just, anything?
Off the top of my head, no. There was a few things I wanted to bring up, but I think that's more Billboard's perspective.
Of course. The best way to describe it, sir, is if anything requires governmental assistance, Mr. Billboard's your only guy.
Yeah.
If it doesn't require that, then I can assist, but again, either of us are fine. Mr. Ryan is very knowledgeable and has as much functionality in the emails as myself and Bill. So in the emails, we have the same functionality. But yes, anything that requires governmental support, only Bill.
Yep. Because obviously I was looking at some office space, which I believe someone has put in something similar for the same location.
Interesting stuff. Are you able to send it to me in emails? I'm curious to peruse.
Yes. That should be sent over now.
Lovely. Bear with, sir. It will take me a moment. I've got about 14 requests. I run a little side business, sir. So
Oh, that's okay.
I recognize the name, sir. I had no idea.
Yes.
Just gonna say better indentation, thank you.
Oh, everything's been fixed with indentations. They were only rough drafts when you originally looked.
Did Mr. Ryan mention that to you?
Might have done, yes.
It was me that noticed it and joked about it, and I was assuming he might pass on the message.
Yeah.
It makes no
However,
difference whether it's successful or not, I can assure you, I'm just an ass.
Yes, the location itself, another person put in a proposal earlier today for a different type of business. However, I don't believe they are aware fully of the location's intel.
Do you know what business they're going for?
A private investigating firm.
Was it George Carter or Carter George?
I don't know the name.
Or
of the
was it
individual.
Jinx Monsoon? Have a quick look if you don't mind, sorry.
Yes, Mr. Monsoon.
I'm only going to tell them this. I won't mention your name, but it's a Miss Monsoon, and I'm definitely going to tell them that because I love to bully Miss Monsoon. If you ever meet her,
don't know,
she's but she's the worst driver in the city, and I bully her on the daily, sir. Absolutely.
Of course.
I actually put a business license in for a brand new cemetery, and then was like, this is purely for the bodies of Jinx and the locals killed by her. She didn't like it. I laughed. She laughed, and I still liked it. But anyway, yeah, no. With that, I'll be brutally honest with you. The chances of which one's going to go through is probably going to be yours. Just because of, I mean, it depends where the power struggle goes, but if the power struggle goes one way, it won't be needed because there is a better alternative that will be created for that investigation. If the power struggle goes the other way, it will essentially just be shut down. I can't really explain why, and they wouldn't be able to explain why, but they'll know why. They'll know what they shouldn't know, but it will happen. But yes, that's it. If you need anything, like I said, I'm available on the Lawyer app, sir. By all means, shoot me a question. But yeah, head down to PD, introduce yourself, get yourself as well known with the police as possible.
The only thing I
best piece of advice for you. My best piece of advice. No. I was just gonna say my best piece of advice, given the last person who went in there, and he's only managed to do 3 cell reps, but he has properly upset the PD with his actions. If you're firm but not too argumentative and very polite, you will go so much further than the individual who is now trying to get to the AG's position whilst pissing off the entire PD and the DOJ while doing so.
Yeah,
So,
I'm very much give and take. If they've gone for a charge that they should have done another charge of, I will kind of point towards it and try and get things reduced.
Yeah, like I said, if you go in there as an absolute stellar example and the police end up liking you, sir, it's just going to make them dislike the other person more, and therefore more likely going to mean that you're going to get an AG, that is Billboard, who actually wants independent lawyers and is pushing for it.
Of course.
So, not for you to take sides, sir. At the end of the day, you got your own business to look after, but my only advice is, if you can be polite with it and the police end up liking you after a week, then you will have done me a solid, you a solid, and probably the city a solid.
Definitely.
So it is a bit of a win all around.
The only
Lovely.
thing I need to figure out is getting some form of transport.
All right, you're going to be paid quite well right now. So what I will do, sir, is I will go down to the store with you. I will try and get a car purchased with you. I will transfer it to your name, and we'll just call it an interest-free loan, and you just pay it back when you can.
Of course, thank you very much.
I'll probably set you a budget of, say, 20 to 25,000. I would personally say look at the classics, the cars like this, because on the
Yes.
cheaper end they still look bloody lovely. And if you rock up in a suave vehicle, it suits. If you rock up in a beat up hatchback, then you're probably not gonna give the right impression. But
Yes.
it's your choice.
If there's a vehicle that's electric, I more go for that as well.
Of course, I don't think at that price range there will be, just because electric cars have such quick acceleration that
Yes.
they tend to be higher in price because of that that perk in the city.
That makes sense.
Right. We may struggle to get a worker down here to buy it, but we'll try our best. There's a bike here, so that's a good sign. Right, I will stay out here. You head in. Have you done this before?
I have not, no.
Okay, so you head in. There's podiums in there. You think about third eyeing it, sir, and then you click on the one you want, and at the bottom you'll have an option to test drive. It'll throw you into an alternate world of the airport. Have a quick drive around. When you're done, just try and exit the vehicle. It'll bring you back here. You'll jump right in front of me, and just keep doing that until you find a car you're happy with. Once that's
Of
done,
course.
we do need to find a worker to be able to actually buy it.
Oh, no worries.
Lovely stuff.
Let's have a look.
He's not a worker.
Sports Classics a bit expensive, but I was gonna say if it's something cheap, then Tornado. No. If a compact's got like, if it's a cheap compact, 6.6, it's probably already gone though because it's that cheap. Oh yeah, Sports Classics. Any cheap SUVs? Probably not. 12 grand for a stretch. Yeah, right. 14k for an M. No. Deluxe. They're probably going to be expensive. Sedans. Oh, the hearse. No thanks. That one's too classic. That one's looks nice. I don't know if that'll be available though. There's a 4-door there. No, that's a convertible. I don't want a convertible. That looks good if it's available. The Pig Alley. Is there any quick settings for... Is there a cruise control? Don't know if there's a cruise control. Doesn't look like it. This isn't bad though. Not that I'd be going that fast. How do you get out of it? An interesting vehicle. Oh. That works.
Let me get out of your way, sir. Oh, I'm in your way. I'm out of your way. Take care. So you actually can buy it without any workers, I've been informed.
Oh, that's good.
Did you look at the 190Z?
I did not. I looked at a pigtail or something so close to that.
Right. Were you looking at the Sports Classics?
Yes.
Okay. How much is the one you want?
I think about 16. I can double check.
All I'd say is head down to the 190Z. I think it's one at the bottom. I think it's 16 as well. It's probably a little... as soon as you go in, you're going to lose.
Okay.
So there's 190Z or the JBW500. Those are two I'd suggest. The cheaper one's probably better because it gets you out of the debt quicker.
Yeah.
And then means you can start saving for like an even prettier car.
Of course. Sports Classic at the bottom. That's actually basically similar to what I've just looked at. JB 700. The 190. 50. 500. Cute. Yeah. 190Z. It's basically the same. Yeah. Nope. Let me have a go back in and come back out. And I'm stuck in... Yeah. Best one. Oop.
Hello.
Oop. I can see everything now.
Ah, there you go.
That's one way to sort that out.
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one. Yes, what do you think of the two cars?
Yeah, the one that you said, the Z something.
190Z?
Yeah, that one is a bit cheaper than the other one, and it looks a bit better than the one I was looking at anyway.
Yeah. Let me grab that one for you, sir.
Perfect.
Right. Right, with me, sir. Once we're done, we're gonna have to come back here though, because I've left my other car in this garage. I don't really want that. So we're gonna head somewhere, and then I'll transfer it, and then if you don't mind just bringing me back here as a lift, Mr. Judge Ryan, he's apologies, gentlemen, that's a wall. I shouldn't have been that cheeky. It's quite funny though. Right, yeah, Judge Ryan's awake. He's just giving me a call. I've just told him that I'll be about 10 minutes at City Hall, so we can go meet him if you'd like.
Yep.
Lovely. I think it's this. This is a good way.
Yeah, the property would be on the left there.
Oh, it's this one here, the corporate investment banking one that's closed down.
It's the closed down cafe around the corner. In between the two big buildings. Yeah, you go left and then left again.
Okay, let's have a look. I'm happy to look. Oh yes, I recognize this road. Nice little through road as well. So is this one is it on the right or the left?
The left, the cafe.
It's a cafe. Oh, okay. Oh, standalone. Oh, you can easily get some parking sorted then.
Yeah, so we could get the.
Do you know?
No, but the parking, obviously, there's this parking garage over the road.
There is. You are absolutely spot on, sir. You're absolutely spot on. I was wondering if they, like, within the refurbishment, decided to put like a little ramp down there and some spots, but
no,
that's absolutely fine.
Not in the blueprints.
No, that's absolutely fine. Right, let's head. So what I'm going to do, sir. So yes, it's about what 15,000. Let's call it. Let's not talk. Chat about a 500. I'm going to take it to LSC, sir. I'll get it tuned for you, just so you got a little bit more speed. You can't be turning up at 6 miles an hour. That's going to be on me, and then when you get to the point where you have enough to be able to sustain yourself food-wise and fuel-wise, just if you don't mind checking that back, it'd be absolutely fine.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Run at me and tackle me.
Oh, dear sir!
Okay.
How's it going, mate? You
see you again. I'm going to give you the keys. I'm looking for an upgrade.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Do you not mind stepping aside, sorry, Mr. Stoker? I have issues if I do it. Not a problem at all. Is it like 15 or 20,000 or something for like the main one? Like
21,500 for performance, mate.
Lovely. And how much is it for the anti-theft?
10k, so 31,500.
Yeah, chuck that on if you don't mind, sir.
Okay.
Are you able to chuck in a free spray with that?
I'll tell you.
Yeah, will do.
In the front seat of the car, this is how they were parked.
He's going to do anti-theft, so you can lock it up. As long as you lock it, no one will ever be able to pick it. So you can leave it outside places. I don't know if anyone would try and steal it, but this is this is a crazy world. Turbo, brakes upgraded, and then he's got, again, this gentleman, by the way, he'll treat you like phenomenally. He's going to chuck in a free paint job, so you'll be able to choose a paint color. Yeah, so he'll be with you. I'm just going to sit to the side, so you deal with him, and then as soon as he's ready, he'll come to me for the money.
Oh, thank you. What colour do we go for? I've got an idea, but we'll see.
Oh, hello, sir. You've got the moped.
Hello.
Oh, bloody love the colour, sir.
Thank you. I'm about to change it though, because it's not it's not very much me.
Is it not? What colour are you, sir?
No. Anything? Purple,
Anything?
probably. Yeah, purple will do. Probably purple. Possibly purple. Maybe.
Could I interject, sir?
Go ahead.
I think you are a very energetic individual, one with great power and presence. I think a teal, so not turquoise, not too bright, not cyan, but a teal would go really well with you.
All right, that's all the
To be fair,
performance.
I'm
I'll
not
bring
on
it to
a
the spray
drugs.
booth so you can choose your color.
That makes sense. And to be fair, good for you, sir.
Hey, it's good. everything I know how to do.
So what color are we feeling, sir?
A grey to match my suit.
Gray, okay. I think this should be a good color.
That's pretty cool animations.
How's it going?
Nearly finished.
Lovely stuff. How have you been anyway?
Yeah, you know, chilling. Chilling.
Lovely stuff. Just a quick one, by the way. I'm going to introduce you. This is Mr. Stroker. He's an independent, our first fully independent lawyer in the city for a long time.
Nice one,
Which means
Mr.
a
Stroker.
lawyer who's never going to be conflicted by a Mr. Walker, meaning that, I will say, his work so far, phenomenal. So if you ever need legal advice or anyone comes to you
Yeah,
asking for
will do.
a thing, chuck him in your number. Oh, that's a nice color.
How does this look?
Oh, that's perfect. Matches my suit.
Perfect. Okay, send me your number, just in case I need a lawyer anytime.
There you go.
Cheers, mate. Okay, I'm gonna send. It's Enrique.
I think I've ever got your number, sir.
Yeah, I'll give you mine now.
That's fine. Sorry about this.
You should get it now. What was your
Enrique?
name, matey?
It's Christian, sir.
Oh.
Christian Clark, or
Oh.
just Chief Justice. It's up to you, Winnie. But your name, sir?
Enrique.
Enrique.
Perfect.
Bloody love the name, sir.
Thank
Take
you
you
very
back a
much.
few years to some stereo love.
Yeah,
You have to send me that again. I hit the wrong save button.
there you go, matey.
Oh, you mean the
you.
save button that looks like a core button but doesn't work? Yeah, I love that
Yes.
save button. It's great. Yeah, I'll be paying for this one. Thank you for chucking in the paint.
Hey. I don't know how to spell Enrique. Oh, I got it nearly right from Enrique Iglesias.
Right, so let's head on in. Oh, I do like the color you've chosen. So let me just get this to a garage. Do you want me to drive you to the city hall to be able... Oh, there we go. To city hall before transfer it, so it's in that garage, or just do it
Yes.
in this one? No problem. Let me head over that way now. I'm going out the wrong exit. Dangerous. There we go. Oh, it sounds nice, to be fair.
Yes, it does.
You'd be able to rattle it on the way to
Well, the
the
speed
car
limit is
lot.
40.
No, sir. Not. Oh, not when you're hit. That's my. Get off my fucking lawn. Fucking. Jorge does such a fucking great job. They always ruin it. I don't see why. There was a perfectly good path there. Anyway,
Yes.
right. So I'm gonna not put this in the garage. I'm gonna get out. And then when you got out, I'm gonna get back in. I put it in my garage and then transfer. Lovely, and then
Yeah, I
lovely.
thought the speed limit was 40.
It is, but I'll be brutally honest with you. When you drive like this, you wear like that, and you talk like this. No. Really, the police here in the city only really care about pulling you over if they believe you've actually committed a more serious crime. So speeding will become a precursor. The amount of times I've been caught doing 80, 90, and they turn around and go, "Oh, it's you," not knowing anything other than my voice, and going, "Yep, no problem. You have a good day, sir."
Makes sense.
So it's a bit of a precursor. So I don't know if it's your state. It is your state ID, sir.
That would be 8415.
Lovely, sir. That should be in your garage now if you want to go pull it out. And then, if you don't mind, give me a lift back to PDM and then we'll both drive back here. It's best if you don't stand in the middle. Yeah, so it's always best to stand up on the curb. Just saves you getting a little bit trampled. But yeah, put it down. Put the foot down, sir. She will have a little bit of a slidey arse on the way out, but she should be good. There you go. Not too bad. I'll put it in the sat nav for you. Oh,
That was a close one.
yeah, they even hit the brakes thinking that they'd already crashed. Sir, put your foot down.
I
Give-
know,
give-
but
give
it's a stop
Feel
and
it.
go.
No, feel it, sir. Feel it, feel it. I'll take the punishment. Put her down. I want to see what she does. Put her foot down. All the way. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. All the way, sir. Once you get to 100, if she gets 100, then stop. Okay, she does 100. Okay, that's good. At least you're not, you know, if you need to rush to something, then you're absolutely fine.
Oh, of course. Oh, is that an Izzy?
A what?
An Izzy Classic?
I honestly don't know, sir.
I believe it was. And then I'll meet you back at City Hall.
Lovely stuff. Oh, hello there.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah, oh, the gentleman with the BMW. Still love it. Just come up with no bother.
I own 15k for this, which is great. Which is it is quite nice to drive, I won't lie. Employment, obviously DOJ lawyer. Oh, it just says to leave. Okay. Contacts, Enrique. LSC. Don't know, LSC, not LCS. Right. I hear wheel squeaks. Keep forgetting you've got to click and use, not. Let's cancel it. Yeah, it did. Get food and stuff prepped.
Hello, sir.
Hello. I'm guessing Ryan may be in his office.
Yeah, let's set him up. I'll open the door and I'll boot that shit in. Sorry, I was just getting a couple of emails.
Oh no, that's fine. The one thing this place needs is a working elevator.
Absolutely. To be fair, I'm in the process of getting the sign sorted as well, but again, it depends how we can fall on this. I need a new phrase rather than power struggle, sir. The dynamic. Let's call it the dynamic. It's probably less conducive to people being upset.
Of course.
Mr. Ryan, put your pants on. Oh. Right. Let me find him. Right, but that was conducive. Didn't answer. Right, let's have a look around. Hello, just a quick one. I know you've obviously had a crazy night. In regards to, I've got a lawyer here. He's a brand new, first-time independent lawyer who has aspirations to basically build up and get as many lawyers under him and all that kind of stuff. I'm okay to send him down to the police and get him to introduce himself to a few officers so they know who he is and, you know, help out there. Lovely. Any officers you want me to get him to connect with when he heads down? Lovely stuff. Will do. I'll get him sent down now. You take care. Bye-bye. So, that was Chief of Police Olivia. Now, Olivia is, despite her position, sir, she will never bollock you. She's an individual who sees things as fairly as possibly can. But if one of her officers screws up, you will see a completely different side to her. She will pull the officers out of whatever meeting you're having, and she will make sure that they are scolded in a different room. They will come back a different individual.
Yeah.
She will always be polite and courteous as long as you are not swearing or aggressive. So if you go to her with a, by the way, I think your officers overset them out, or anything like you'd expect a chief to normally be quite upset to hear, she'll fucking hear. She will listen. So just bear that in mind. It's much better to whisper in her ear than yell in someone else's, I can assure you of that.
Of course.
Always fair, but just try not to take too much of her time because that is literally the entire rest of the LSPD's position, basically, when they try and do so. So if you're brief, you're quick, and you give her the facts, she's absolutely splendid to work with. She said that she's going to introduce you to a bunch of high command. That's going to be fantastic. Oh, I'm going to call from Judge Ryan. He said to fucking answer. Mr. Ryan, you lazy fuck, how are you? No, I don't care if she said she was 13. It's not allowed. No, I'm kidding. He didn't say that. I'm next to the new lawyer, sir. Not Judge. Mr. Stroker. Yes. I'm heading down to the police now. I've spoken to Olivia. I'm going to get him introduced to a few high commands. Just because I think it'd be good for them to know who he is and know that. I'll let you drive, sir. You're not Judge Ryan. He can't fucking drive for shit. Yeah, I'm going to get him introduced there, and I'm going to head back to... Oh, you're there. We're heading down to the police. I'm just going to introduce him to a few people. Are you okay, sir?
Yeah, all good. I was just returning your phone call.
Oh, not a problem at all, sir. Like I said, you take care, be safe, and I'll probably only be like 15 minutes or so, sir, and I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries. Take care.
Lovely stuff. You take care. Half we thought he was going to follow for a second. It'd be a nice little convoy. Yeah. Like I said, most of the places are pretty spot on. Like, genuinely really are. The one you may have some issues with would probably be Mr. Rupert. He is actually a nice individual, but he can be quite combative. Yeah, he can be quite combative. So if you go to him and your opinion differs to him, just know at that point it's better for you to just take a back seat and just try a different approach another time. You're never going to win a combative situation with him, even if you technically are right. So just for safety measures. He is a lovely gentleman, so don't let that discourage you. It's just like I said, my aim here is to make sure that you don't upset the police as opposed to do your job. So lovely. Yeah, just park in any of these, will be fine. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. You know something funny? The case study of Red Island versus
Need to pull out and pull in if I can, if it's a...
Okay, so what does that mean for me?
With Olivia. I know she's incredibly busy, so only took a moment at a time. She said to bring him down, introduce him to a few of high command was her wording. So I don't know who you want to speak to, but could I have him shown around or spoke? Or
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to search you first. Make sure you got.
Oh yeah, I have got my legal firearm on me. But yes.
I got him to fuck off.
Ignore the knickers. I won them on the wheel, sir. They're not anyone right now.
Hey, look, I just pulled out Rhode Island versus Innis, and he fucked off.
Did he not at least wink at you?
Of course.
He just straight up told me that he's got government-issued equipment on him, and that he took it from a police
officer.
Looking to create
your own firm,
without more any questioning from me. Just said it.
Just keep your hands up.
So he's confessed to an officer. So basically,
well, yes,
I'm assuming there's a warrant going out for his arrest soon.
Nice.
Is that something that I can do?
Law lawyers,
I mean, if he has confessed to an officer of his own volition without you approaching him, you don't have to Mirandaize him if he's confessed.
I don't have his name though, is it?
Zen, sir, very zen.
Which a lot of him does.
For the hydrate.
Oh, of course. I mean, it was a blackout earlier and an explosion, so yeah, absolutely.
Very scary.
Just make sure, sir, you whisper in here. The rooms are very compact, so you don't want to start upsetting other people.
Of course.
No, I've only been here about 3 times. I don't think I've ever used a front entrance. I've always used that.
What'd you say?
Is Olivia around?
She's upstairs. Oh no, she's isn't. That was Lottie. I don't know where Olivia is.
Anyone from high command's fine. It doesn't have to necessarily be Olivia.
It's mainly just my right ear.
How are you doing, sir?
Jen.
Yes,
how can I help you?
Collins. Oh, Collins, lovely to meet you, sir. I was just introducing everyone. Olivia said high command, good to introduce. This is Richard Stroker, a new independent lawyer in the city with aspirations to build up an entire law firm.
Your name's what?
Richard Stroker, sir.
Hardly knew her. Very well. Anyway, nice to meet you, lad.
Nice to meet you, too.
That's crazy.
There was so much more that could have been done there, so I'm just going to ignore it.
That was horror.
Yes, he wants to be a lawyer. Well, sorry, he wants to be a lawyer. He is a lawyer. He wants to obviously build up his own law firm. I suggested it's good for him to introduce himself to the police so that as and when you need someone in the cells, he's readily available. You know who you're looking out for. So yeah, Mr. Stroker, introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Richard Stroker. Practicing law, fair few years now. Yeah, I'm glad to be part of the city.
Richard.
If you come to my cells and fuck me over, I'm gonna hunt you.
Collins.
Yeah, what's up? Sorry, I'm not allowed to threaten lawyers anymore.
Get demons away.
Maybe not one that probably will never be conflicted and could probably help you a lot more than others.
Yeah,
so that's probably
Actually,
what you
that's
want
true.
to.
I'm trying to get my bar license, to be fair. So.
I've already spoken to Olivia. I've spoken to Mr. Billboard, and I have come up with a process that's been approved by both. And as long as I remain in, everything stays as it is over the next few weeks, I will have a process to get that sorted for you, sir.
Thank you. I'm trying to potentially go to the marshals. So I think that'll be a useful tool under my belt for helping out that side.
Because I don't think they have anyone who's bar certified on that side, so you'd be brilliant tool, sir. I've always thought of you as a brilliant tool.
Yeah. No, most women do too. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed and maybe bounce my head off a wall.
Okay, sir, be safe.
Yeah, no bother.
Go for a 3-pointer.
3-pointer. I'm gonna go see how high I can get without getting fired.
Yeah, you alright?
This is the new lawyer. What's your name? Stroker.
Richard Stroker.
Are you alright, Richard?
I'm good, thank you. How are yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks. Chilling.
He's an independent lawyer, so he's not conflicted by Mr. Walker, and he has aspirations to build up an independent legal firm so that we have
I love
more
that.
options.
Yeah.
It's the greatest thing I've heard all day.
Yeah, that's good.
Everyone, so that you know his face, you know who he is. He's not part of any of those conflictions. So again, grab his. I would say grab his number. Like he's happy to give it, and I'll step back. By all means.
Hey, give me number.
There you go.
Give me number.
You can have mine as well. I'm Captain Lucifer LeBlanc.
This captain's very, very quick with his words. He's efficient, is what we go with here. Less words is good.
Right.
What
What's
was
your
it,
name again?
LeBlanc? Sorry.
Yeah,
It's
LeBlanc.
Richard Stroker.
LeBlanc, yeah. Richard Stroker. I give you my number.
Yep.
Lottie Mills.
Lottie is very good, by the way.
Thank you.
With 2 best captains of the LSPD.
How many captains are there of the LSPD?
There's 4 of us. So you have Fred
Okay.
Lee and Daniel Hayes as well as the 4th one.
I am quite fond of Daniel Hayes, I will be honest with you, but only because whenever I've had a threat on my life, Daniel Hayes has been incredibly prompt with my my security.
Yeah,
and
Daniel's
my
good.
protection.
Very good.
Not to undermine you at all, sir, but you know, if one person saves my life, then they're very good.
Yeah, I understand. I'm more of the paperwork junkie.
Oh my days! I know someone who's going to love you in here. Then
Oh no.
it's Mr. Rupert Lockwood Fuller. He loves the paperwork, sir.
Yeah, that's why I was the one that had to redo the entire roster for the BD.
Oh, blooming heck, sir! You do love your paperwork.
Yep.
Lovely. Oh, did you want to hand over numbers, sir? Sorry, I appreciate you had to run off.
Yes,
Charlie, do you want to
I've,
get the lowest number?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm just going to take this phone call.
What's your name again, sorry?
Richard Stroker.
Maybe just make one clear sound.
That's what he sounded like.
I genuinely thought
Thank
my
you.
brain was fucking rattling when he was doing that. And my fucking
gonna lie,
eardrum started
I
fucking
think
vibrating.
Collins has blown my right
I'll
ear
have
with
to
that
save that later.
fucking bleep.
Back to PD.
Stroker.
Evening, James.
What are you saying?
Good. If obviously you can see her now on the app. Everything's official.
Finally.
Everyone got my number that needs my number?
Yeah, I've got it.
Perfect.
Yeah, as long as you don't join Solomon, I'll be great friends with you. If you do, we might not.
Let's just
Absolutely
say
not. So
he wouldn't even
is-
take my phone
he's
call.
currently got a business license. He's getting premises sorted out. He's going for a full legal firm. And sir, I know you're not able to hire just yet, but I've just had a phone call from someone looking to be a lawyer. I've just told him that I'm going to get you to meet him in 10 minutes in the city hall, so you can start with that process.
Okay.
Oh my god, so he's going to be head of his own bar. Nice.
So this is a process that's going to happen for both LSPD's bar certification and independent lawyers going forward. There is going to be a 3-panel process filled with a bipartisan, so multiple different roles, so judges, justices, head of bar, DAs, etc. Has to be a combination. And we're going to go through a legal interview, and if you pass, you are bar certified. That's going to be going forward. The only reason why we're doing this is at the moment, the bar certification has always gone through Mr. Walker, and if he likes you, you become part of his firm. If he doesn't like you, then you're not a lawyer, and it just means that we only end up with one side. So I've created a new process. Olivia's asked me to do that for the LSPD certification, so anyone who wants to get that certified, I will be helping you with that as well. But yes, there's going to be a whole new process purely dedicated to an individual like this being able to become a lawyer for all of you.
Absolutely fantastic.
10-4.
So it's a red suit. Don't fucking talk to me like that.
No, not you. Fucking hell, mate, not you.
Okay.
This fucking thing.
That's Richard Stroker, sir. He's a new lawyer.
Hello, mate, you okay?
No, I think he's on about the monkey suit.
Did you fucking trip me then?
Oh, with the night vision goggles on.
Did you tell her?
It's fucking horrifying.
Of course you did.
Who is it?
Pretty sure it's Collins.
No.
God.
You know, like, you protect yourself from the fucking plague.
Someone take it for fingerprinting, you'll know then.
No, you're not catching me, bruv.
I fucking will, do, mate. Come here.
Who's that?
I don't know.
I believe that may be your ADA.
If that is him, then he needs a slap, and I'm not doing it because there's police around. Anyway, as I say, is there anyone else you think he needs to meet before we head off to City Hall?
Is Mint still here? Let me go
Probably
see.
not.
Nah,
'Cause
Min went 42.
Yeah, Mint probably went 42 because he wasn't happy with that fucking situation that happened.
Maybe Price then, because Price likes court.
Oh, if he prices around, yes, I spoke to him earlier.
Let
so
me
yeah,
go grab
quite a
him.
Funny situation. I randomly was in court one day.
Why's your hair? Why's your hair black now?
Have you seen Olivia yet?
Not yet, no. But she's incredibly busy, and I'm not going to
She
disturb. I've
she
already
did
called
go
her,
up. She did go upstairs. Don't know where she went though. I think
It's
she
fine.
needed a little bit of a
If
break
I
from
go
everyone.
if I go up against
She's
Price
already
in
been told
court,
about it.
Price
so
is
although she hasn't
never
met
is
him,
not
she'll-
always right.
She doesn't really tend to do the cell reps anyway, does she? So may not
Nah.
be the needed. He went black because I went undercover, sir. I had a hit on my life.
He's currently dealing with Solomon Walker in the cell.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah, you can go meet Solomon now.
Oh yeah, you can go meet Sullivan.
Yeah, Solomon's in the cell. Is probably representing someone.
Yeah, he's
so-
representing the people that get arrested.
At
Yeah.
this point in time, I don't think he's fully aware that we have independent lawyers, so this might be a bit
Don't
of a
tell
sticky
him.
one. But
Yeah,
Don't
that'd
tell
be
him.
funny.
maybe let him get set up and potentially get a business underway before he starts getting other people stopping him.
Ooh, lawyer beef.
I'm not a lawyer. I'm just simply saying.
I'm
if
also
we want, if we want this individual to
vegetarian, so-
succeed, let's
Oh,
not
even worse.
Lawyer
put more,
veg.
yes. Let's not
Nah, I'm
put
only
more
joking.
obstacles in his way.
No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
It's all good. It's all good. Right, so we're gonna head off then. If you need anything, just let us know. But yeah, he's a lawyer. Grab him whenever. He's gonna be on the lawyer app, even though he's gonna be soon off the DOJ app. He will remain on there for now. So
Okay, yeah, cool. Thank
grab
you.
him whenever you need him. But take care.
Sounds good.
Could I
Thank
be
you.
shown out? I don't have keys. Sorry.
Go on, bear
Yeah.
man.
Appreciate that. I don't need keys. That wasn't a slide dig. What?
The monkey's
Am
got
I
the guys.
legally allowed to shoot him if I think he's a threat because he looks like that?
I will shoot you back.
Oh, I'm not gonna brandish it, sir. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
Have a good one, guys.
Watch your step.
We're gonna wait for the door.
Wait, yeah.
Do tackle him for me, sir. It's a fucking
Yeah.
pain.
Have
Hello.
a
you're
good
right.
one.
Thank you.
Yes, all I'd say is nothing wrong with meeting Mr. Walker. Absolutely fine. You will end up coming across him anyway. He's not necessarily the scariest person, but try and not cross paths with him before you've got your business all sorted out and approaches in
yes.
place and all that kind of stuff. Because he's very good at creating obstacles, and my aim here is to get you set up.
Yeah, that is definitely the plan. Get set up
Lovely
first.
stuff. Have you been given anything in the emails, sir?
I have been given an independent lawyer role.
Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Okay. I don't know exactly how it's been set up to whether you get pinged if I put act lawyer, etc. in an email and whether it goes to you or not, but let me know if it does or doesn't, in case you need to change that.
Of course.
But in regards to this individual, he's already put an employment request in to become a lawyer. He's clearly very eager to become one. But I have told him straight up that at this point in time, you can't just immediately hire on the spot. However, if you listen to him, you give him a quick once over, and you think he's ready to go, I will grab judges and grab a DA, and I will expedite the process for his bar certification for you. If you think he's not quite ready yet, use that time to push him back a little bit. Don't rush him.
Well, for me, it's always if they haven't come with previous, if they haven't got a reference, then I always try and do legal aid first, or I call them associates.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, sir. Absolutely. They'll still be probably classified as. Oh, hello. Are you following me, sir? Mr.
Hello.
Ryan?
How are I?
What the fuck have you done to your hair?
Short back in size, number 2.
That looks like
are
a number
Are
0.
you getting the vibe Pillock?
You look like one, correct.
I absolutely do look like one, sir, and I'm bloody making it look good. They're Mr. Pickering. There's another Pickering, not a Ronnie, not a. I don't know what he is.
There's one up
lawyer.
here, blue jacket.
That's
I think
the
that's one of them.
He's here to meet Mr. Stroker to become a potential legal aid or lawyer, but obviously we have to
Wait.
go through a lot more processes beforehand. But he's just going to invite him out.
Fantastic.
I'll leave it with you, Mr. Stroker.
So Bill was meant to have a chat with him today as well about getting his business set up.
Hello, mate.
Hello there, it's Richard Stroker. I believe you're looking at possibly becoming a lawyer.
Indeed, yes, yeah.
Okay. First of all, what's your name?
My name's Johnny Pickering.
Okay. What experience have you got previously?
In a couple other cities, not in this one, but in this city itself, I've been helping my brother out with some legal cases where I can. He's legal aid at the minute. Nothing too in depth, of course, but in other cities itself, I've been lawyers and members of justice boards and whatnot. So.
Okay. And what role will you be looking at joining at?
Just, something. I'm not exactly looking for gold, but I was told that in City Hall they're not taking on any more lawyers at the moment. So, and then I was told about your opportunities. So.
Yes, I'm looking at setting up a private firm at the moment. Going through expedited stuff for premises and things. And I'm looking at the moment to hire legal aids, which I call associates.
Right. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So, previous cities, paperwork. What kind of were you criminal or defense or prosecution?
Usually criminal.
Okay. Have you done much civil work?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of paperwork have you produced in the past?
Well, I mean, all of it is obviously owned by the cities that I've been in before. I could probably try and find you some photocopies if you really need it, but most.
I just like to kind of see what kind of level paperwork they're looking at. I do have templates myself that I'll be working with my firm with.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I could probably try and dig up some old paperwork if that's something you want to see.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just your standard stuff, your contracts, all your Sorry. Anyway, yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, let me get your number.
Yeah. Did you get that one?
Yep. What was your name again? Just write to them.
Johnny Pickering.
Okay. I said your mine as well.
Yeah, fantastic.
And then if you want to put a dot in the emails, and then you'll be able to send me over some paperwork when you're able to.
Yeah, we'll do. What was your name again, sorry?
It's Richard Stroker.
Cool. I'll chuck a dot in the emails in a minute.
Yep, no worries.
Cool.
Yeah, once I've got over paperwork and stuff, I will contact you, have a proper talk about what my SOPs would be and a contract. You did.
Is there any estimate to like roughly when can expect the firm to be launched?
Officially, it's up to the government. Unofficially, we're going to be working out of an office out of City Hall for the time being.
Right. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
In the past, I tended to own a camper van and parked it outside of MRPD every day.
Right. Okay.
Kind of like my mobile office.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get in contact with you once I have looked over paperwork and go from there.
Yeah, I'll dot in the email now.
Perfect.
Sorted.
Perfect. Let me know when you get them over. I'll have a look and I'll contact you from there.
We're gonna head to bed, Johnny. Yeah?
Hey?
We're gonna head to bed.
Yeah, alright, see you later.
Do some paperwork. See you later.
Thanks for speaking.
Sorry?
Thanks for speaking with me, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Yeah, it's no worries, mate. I'll hopefully see you around.
Yep, thank you.
I'll see you later.
How
It's
did
like
it
if
go,
you
sir?
He's quite knowledgeable. I'm going to look over some of his paperwork he's created previously, and then obviously go more towards the talk of what my SOPs would be and stuff after that.
Lovely. Just to give you a heads up, I'm not able to hire him as a lawyer today, but I am
Oh
able
no,
to
no,
hire him
no!
as a
It'll
legal
definitely
aid
be
today.
it would
No,
definitely
just
be
to give you a
legal
heads
aid
up.
area. Yeah.
So I will make myself available for the next 15 minutes. It's very brief, I know, but if you reach out in an email, I can do it the next day. All I'll need from him is his state ID. I believe. Let me just double check that before I say it. Yep. So if I have his, wait, hold on. Is this his state ID?
No. It would be his
think it
unique
is.
ID if you're doing it on the app.
Ah, okay. It used to be state ID. Interesting. Right, okay, yeah, either way, either I'll fly in for it on demand, or whatever needs to be done, you just shout. Mr. Ryan will assist with anything that's in the emails for role requests for him, etc. I'll be able to do in city.
I can also hire in city if needed.
You can?
Yes.
He's the one who hired me.
I hired Stroker yesterday.
Oh, see, this is where it's come different. The gods, as he previously mentioned, that only 2 roles have that power, so that's confusing.
Yeah,
But not a problem.
The Justice Power now has it.
Yeah, if you look at the pin on the general, that was a
Yes.
direct copy from what I was told. So that's what confused me. But that's not a problem at all. Either way, we'll have it sorted if you want him in legal aid. If you want him to bump straight to lawyer at any point, just get in contact with me and we'll put that provision in place.
Yep.
Mr. Ryan, you and I are going to talk, by the way, and I'm going to try and grab Kenneth Powers and potentially either a couple of police officers or Mr. Stroker. And between us 3 and then a couple of high command, we will start the process of LSPD bar certification interviews next week, providing nothing changes in the meantime.
Okay.
Lovely stuff. Perfect. Anything else?
I think that's everything.
Lovely. I'm going to go collect my paycheck, and then I'm going to just quickly speak to Olivia about getting that sorted for next week. But you take care. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. You be
Likewise.
safe.
It seems like things are going to get interesting.
What do you mean?
The whole vie for power within the DOJ.
It is what it is.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Do you have any knowledge of any of the other Pickerings working? How they are? Because this was one of their brothers.
Who is this? Jack?
This guy
That
was.
You're talking to Jack Pickering, legal aid.
No. It was a Mr. Johnny Pickering.
Johnny or Ronnie?
Johnny with a J. Hey, day one.
I don't know about Johnny, but I know about Ronnie.
How is it? Well, I just want to have an idea of how the brothers' work ethic is and stuff.
They're all very good and very active, I must say.
Oh, that's good to hear. Definitely need that around, especially if hiring as a legal aid. He's going to rummage around in his filing cabinet for some paperwork that I'm going to look over.
Okay. No worries. Well, I should be out for a little bit. If you need him hiring on. I've also given you the role within the emails of just lawyer.
Yes.
Just so that if officer requests a lawyer, you'll get the notification.
Where would that notification come through? Which
Emails, the DOJ emails.
Okay. Hello?
Stoker, it's Christian Clark. Just to let you know, I need to grab your number before I fly out and you fly out. But one quick thing, I just remembered that I have a like a pretty shoddy car, if I'm honest with you.
Okay.
It's like a little Vita. I'm more than willing to give it to you and let you use it as a loaner car for any new hires.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another day. But thank you for everything you've done today.
That's fine. I will grab your number in just a moment. So I'll head back down to City Hall and then I'll be heading out, sir.
Okay, no worries.
Speak to you in a moment. Bye bye.
Bye. That was just Mr. Clark. He forgot to get my number. I was just wondering, was there a certain thread in the emails that they normally request through?
No, not really.
Okay. I'm doing pretty good.
Usually
lawyer
it's in
now, so that's great.
role request because they don't have anywhere like a general place to put it.
Makes sense. Well, whenever I'm in city now, I'm probably going to go on the app, unless I'm in a meeting.
There's a crazy driver here.
That is Mr.
This is the
Clark.
Vita, by the way.
Oh, this is that car from that World of Wayne.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's got a bit of a boost to it, but it barely does like 90. But
yes.
Yeah, it means if you get a legal aid and they're stuck with rentals, it may be one that'll leave with you, and you can just leave as a loaner car for when you need to throw it to them. Let me grab your number.
Thank you.
Lovely stuff. So yeah, we'll discuss that another day.
Of course.
But yeah, not a problem at all. Are
Is
you
this
trying
the
to
one
steal
that-
it?
No, is this the one your lover for you?
Sir, are you looking for me to get blicky with you right now? Because I really, really fucking will. You're right on the barrel of a gun, and you better fear me.
I'm so scared.
Lovely stuff. Right, no. I do not have a lover in the city, sir. I have a long-term partner that I go home to every night.
There we go. Good man.
You take care, sir.
Take care,
I'm not.
Christian.
I'm not. Unfortunately, like an individual, you know, trying to find
Shush,
elsewhere.
shush,
Bye-bye.
shush.
And he was the one complaining about someone driving over the grass earlier.
Yes, you'll learn with Christian. He does have double standards.
Indeed.
He seems stood at the bus stop, and I really want to just like shoot him. Oh, he's gone.
Yes, there was a power outage at the train station today, so that might have been why there was issues.
Oh, was there?
Yes. Everyone's been saying about how there's been a power outage today. Obviously, they've restored it now. I nearly laughed when I was in the police station because Mr. Walker was in the cells, and then they backtracked and said he was representing the people.
Oh, alright. You'll have your hands full with him, you do know that. There will probably be
Yes.
some attempts on your life.
Well, it is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what? I don't even know where the hospital is in this city. Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I've been there once.
Have you? Yeah. I'll take you on a little
Yes.
tour if you want.
Yes, I've been. I know my way from here to MRPD. I think I know the hospital.
Okay, well, we'll go to the hospital and then we'll go elsewhere.
Is there
You know where the
working fire service?
No, there isn't. It's police and ambulance here.
Okay.
If you're burning, it's unfortunate.
And depending on the type of burn, you probably need a medical doctor anyway.
And I mean, it is America, so usually the fire department acts as the ambulance service. So
yes.
If it was ever brought in, it would probably be run like that. So let's take you to the hospital and show you the hospital. So in the hospital, there is actually a pharmacy where you can buy yourself some medical kits and medical marijuana, which helps with stress.
I'm not one to partake usually.
Yes, neither am I, but they are very good at getting rid of stress. You can also go to High Nose to buy some brownies as well, if that floats your boat. That also helps relieve your stress. Whatever you do, don't use the knickers. They make you stressed.
Yeah. That also does sound preposterous to use knickers for stress.
It's a thing. I think, yeah, I do have some in my glove box. They're from Christian.
Oh, sorry, mate.
So yeah, this is a hospital. You can go inside. On the right hand side is that.
Oh, then it's right next to a firehouse, so that makes sense.
If you ever find yourself bored, it might not float your boat, but this is the playroom or playhouse. It's a club. Obviously, you can get a firearms license as well. You need your fingerprints and photograph taken by the police and have them put on your MDT profile. I don't know that.
I did not know that, but I'll get my fingerprints and photo taken. I just don't participate in gun ownership.
No, I'm just letting you know that is an option. Only city clerks and judges can issue gun licenses. They're
What is the
£15,000
role of a city clerk?
So city clerks are here to help judges prepare for cases, issue weapons licenses, give advice on how to apply for expungements, etc. Open up dockets and get stuff like that sorted. There is a distinct lack in city clerks in the city. They were predominantly made for the high government if they wanted to come and work.
Okay.
So up here you have Upper Natham, you're lucky if anyone's ever there for food.
The only thing they serve that's vegetarian is the salad as well. I cycled up there when I was doing a paper round, and that's the only thing they could offer me.
Yeah, so. Okay.
So is the only two food establishments currently? And vending
Yes.
machines?
I believe that there is going to be a like Dragon's Den style challenge for persons that have put back business applications in, or apprentice or something like that. Pawn shop to the right hand side is where you can trade your gems and rubies and stuff for cash that you find when you're fishing or mining. There's a lovely chap in there called Chili Hogan.
Well, that's now making me hungry.
What, Chili and Hogan?
Yeah. You never had a hot dog chili?
Yeah, but it was said the other way around. Chili Hogan.
It still makes sense.
So this is high notes. You can get your wheat pops, brownies, etc. from the shop. I assume you've been to Town Bar and Grill.
Yes, I've been there a few times.
Have you been fishing?
No, it goes against me being vegetarian.
Okay. Bowling in here.
Oh, very nice.
If you want to take some friends out for some fun, or a lady out on a day, or a man out on a day, or whatever.
Bowling is one of those things where on a date you can actually have a chat with someone. I don't understand these people going to films and food, because then you're just eating and staring at each other. Or not talking.
Town Bar and Grill, you know that.
Of course.
And then up on the beach, you've got the arcade. That you can go in and play some multiplayer shooters with friends. And then if we head north, over here.
Well, that's all the way north.
Yes. It's a very good venue there when it's open. Had a very good night in there. So how are you finding the city so far, Richard?
I've been taken been taken hostage twice in one day. Made little money from a paper round, but everyone else seems friendly enough.
Okay.
The PD seemed enthusiastic having an independent lawyer.
Yes, I'm sure they will be. I'm sure the criminals will too.
Yes.
So what have you been doing whilst you've been waiting to be hired?
The odd paper rounds, to be fair.
Okay. Does it pay well?
Not really. $300 a time, and you have to deliver up to 30 papers.
Oh god. Manual labour. Ugh.
Yes. And then I got kidnapped on the way to another one, and due to the newspaper residue on my hand, they thought I'd shot a weapon when the police frisked me and DSR tested me.
Oh, that's interesting. Is that issue being resolved now, or?
I'm not sure. It was brought up, but at the end of the day, it's a white substance on your fingers, and they got to double check. Oh, black substance on your fingers. Sorry. I think they would have went further if they, when they frisked me, they would have felt something. It would have been a weapon.
Yes.
So hopefully it gets resolved.
So down here is hunting. So once you have a hunting license, you can go in the shop here and purchase a rifle, bait, etc. And then you can head to the area just behind us. You'll see it circled out on your chest of,
of
the
course.
hunting zone. Obviously, that's probably completely against everything that you stand for, etc. But
yes,
just so you know, it's there.
Oh, Mr. Walker is calling me.
Interesting.
Hello?
Hello, is this Mr. Stoker or Stroker?
Mr. Stroker, yes.
Yeah. Who gave you your bar license?
The city.
Okay, go into more detail than that, please.
It would be Mr. Bill.
Bill Bard gave you a bar license.
Billboard, yes.
Right, when did that happen?
Yesterday.
Today. Right, brilliant. Do you know who I am?
I do. I've tried to contact you beforehand, and they got in contact with me separately.
Right, okay. Are you the guy that didn't know RS and PC?
No, I did. You just kept going on about other things and never actually called me back or answered my phones.
Right, okay, cool. Right, so since you haven't come through me, I'm currently removing your bar license, just so you know.
That would go against exactly what they've just stated and set up.
Yeah, well, I mean, and what is that exactly?
That you're not the only individual that can issue bar licenses in this county.
That is incorrect. I'm the head of bar. That is literally one of my roles.
I would suggest taking it up with them then.
Okay, well, I'll get rid of your bar license, and if they've got an issue with it, I'm sure they can get in touch.
Well, he is apparently revoking my bar license. And now I've been clocked off.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Anyway, what were you going to show me next?
Anyway, sorry, I was just sending an email. So this is a fantastic bar. Play snooker, play darts, live music, etc.
Okay.
Bank, etc.
Yeah.
No idea what this building here is. There's a market. Apparently. I've actually never been here.
Ah, they sell tofu. It looks like the location people would purchase items for making products.
Yes, I just bought some whiskey. Well, unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait for this pissing contest to finish now, I guess. To wait
Yes.
for Bill to respond. Yeah, Solomon thinks that he's more than he is. I think he's gonna have a fucking very hard wake-up call very shortly.
Well, when I heard he was in the cells, I thought that was going to be the end of it all, but no.
Oh no, he won't get his hands dirty. He gets his little minions to do it. Who he employs all of them as fucking legal aids and lawyers. Mickey Brown, for example, his right-hand man.
Interesting, when a lawyer's actually active and wanting to do law, he goes against what a lawyer should do.
Oh yes, because he wants to be the only person who does it in the city. So that he feels like he has a power over everyone.
Interesting.
He spits his dummy out when it doesn't go his way.
Oh, he's even gone as far that I'm no longer employed by the DOJ.
Yes. Which... Oh fuck, I'm about to fuck. Fucking hell. You okay? You with me?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I was about to... Had a massive headache there.
I'm guessing with me now no longer being employed, I won't be able to pick up any paycheck that I've accrued.
You should be able to go and pick up whatever you've been paid.
Very hiccupy.
Apologies. Let's go to the bank, see if your paycheck's done. How much have you got in the bank at the moment?
According to my phone, 6,343.
Stroker, stay there.
Yep. And I have not been paid for anything.
There you go. Sit there into your bank.
Give me 20k.
It's 20,000.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully that can tide you over until you get this mess sorted.
Yes. Because I do also owe Mr. Clark the 15,000 for the vehicle.
I wouldn't worry about that too much. I'm sure Mr. Clark will understand your circumstances.
Yes.
But here, they're very trigger happy, whoever lives there.
Indeed.
See, when I first joined the city, I used to like actually follow the routes of the road, but then I realised no one else does, not even police officers. They used me as a bumper car the other day during a pursuit. Didn't even stop to check on my welfare. I was tempted to get them all sacked.
Yes.
Or at least retrained.
I'm assuming he would have removed the notes on my MDT as well.
No, probably not. Okay. I'll wait and see if
Yeah, even I can't click on here either. I think they're just trying to do stuff in the emails to get things sorted. Ugh. Can we go to your office to speak a little bit privately?
Of course. You okay for my eyes or not?
Yes, well, it's
Yeah,
legal
okay.
talk.
Okay.
Mr. Billboard is higher in the DOJ than Mr. Walker. Would that be correct?
Yes.
So by Mr. Walker going against his higher-ups and firing me, would that not be a criminal charge of government corruption against Mr.
In what
Walker?
sense?
It's abuse of his power as a government official for personal gain. And it goes against the public interest.
But it is within his remit because he is the head of the bar. So
Yes,
his
but
job
as
specifically.
he's not the one that's assigned me my license.
He still has the same rights to take it away, though.
Okay, let me have a look at the employment laws we currently have. It also goes against the At Will Employment Act.
Okay. Would you like to make a criminal complaint?
I would, yes. How would I go about that?
Go down to the police.
Okay. I'm gonna go drive down to
Take
the
him to
police.
court. Okay, no worries. Give me a call. Actually, don't give me a call because don't conflict me.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
just let you know if it's been filed or stuff.
Yeah, no worries.
You're able to unlock the door because I now no longer have keys.
Yeah, you wouldn't have had keys to this one anyway. I'm just going to see if an officer's about. If there's an officer that would be quite good at this one.
Well, I have all the captain's numbers.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, I have 2 captain's numbers.
Are they awake? Any of them awake?
Lottie and the Blanc, yes.
Okay. Give. They might be actually doing the hiring event at the moment.
Okay.
Probably best thing to do, drive down to the police station, see if an officer's there.
No worries.
Just ask for a higher up though. Don't let a regular officer take this one. All right. Take care.
Let me see what we do. Thanks to whoever just followed, much appreciated.
Cheers, mate. Hi, sir. You right?
Good evening. Yeah, is there a high command member available to speak to?
Can I ask what its reference?
A complaint against someone, but it has to be a high
no
command
worries.
member.
Yeah, no worries. Rupert, it's Willie. Hello. I've got someone at the front desk. Needs to speak to High Command. He wants to put a complaint in. Cheers. Okay, Mr. Lockridge is on the way. He shouldn't be
Thank
too
you.
long.
I believe he's
sir.
the only member I didn't meet earlier.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, he should be about in like a couple of minutes or so.
Yeah, no worries.
Hello.
Sort of devil.
Hello there.
How can I help?
So I was introduced earlier today to a Lottie and a
Captain Sterling.
yes, and a LeBlanc. Both of which I was introduced by the Chief Justice as a new lawyer. Subsequently, Mr. Walker has noticed that I am a lawyer, and then he has now rescinded my bar license. However, he didn't go through about it legally, and I would like to make a formal complaint about government corruption against him.
It's a DOJ issue, in my opinion.
It's not. It's a criminal issue with it being a government corruption.
It wouldn't, in my opinion, it wouldn't be. He's the head of bar. He controls who has the licenses.
No, he doesn't if it's been certified by above him.
Which is whom?
Mr. Billboard.
Is he still the Attorney General? I don't think he is anymore.
As far as I'm aware, he currently still is.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rain check you on this. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying yes. What I'm saying is that I don't think I have jurisdiction over bar licenses. I don't think I do. I don't think I do at all. I'm saying it as the Deputy Chief of the SPD. I do not think that I have jurisdiction over those in any way, shape, or form. I'm afraid to say. Because that's a I don't want to say civil matter, but it's just so far outside what we do. And I don't think I have any play there. I really don't.
Even though he's abusing his power as a government official.
My take to that wouldn't be as a government official, but I don't know. I could be wrong, chap. This isn't one for me. All I'm sure of, this is not one for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. No worries. I thought I'd come and try
listen,
it because...
yeah, no, of course. Listen, what I would recommend is I want to go and speak to Bill, get hold of him in some way, shape, or form, get his recommendation, right? And then off the back of that, if he recommends that you come back and you try and report him for a crime, then we'll do that. But I don't think that's what he'll do.
Okay. I'm not going to lie. It was a shot in the dark that I thought I would try it because
I just don't think it's a criminal matter. I really do not think it's a criminal. Maybe it is, but I don't think it's something that I have any jurisdiction over. I don't know who controls bar licenses and who has final say on that. As far as I'm aware, it would be the head of the bar association, which is him.
I believe things have been recently changed as of 8 p.m. today.
So I'm out the loop. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Who is now head of the bar association?
There is no head. It's a group of individuals that issue bar licenses.
Okay, which is who?
Building, Chief
Building?
Justice. No, sorry.
Billboard?
Billboard. The Chief Justice, Mr. Clark.
Is that Christian Clark, yes?
Yeah. And Richard Ryan was there as well.
Right, okay, and they just gave you a bar license?
Yes, after putting in a business plan and everything.
Right, okay, that makes sense. Look, listen, I'm not saying you're right, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that someone obviously needs to fill Mr. Walker in on what's going on, because he doesn't sound to me like he would have done that if he didn't have cause. Does that make sense?
Yep, I try. He called me about it. I tried to speak to me over the phone about it and said to go to them to talk about it, but no, he just straight up fired me from being a lawyer.
Okay, I can't help you with that, sir. I'm very sorry about that, but I cannot.
Right, no worries. Well, thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
sir. Good day. Here's my phone number, just in case you get hold of me, all right?
Yep.
Thanks, chap. Good day.
That was.
Cool, just wait there, Bubba.
All right, yes, sir.
We do what we can. Thanks for the follow, much appreciated. And then we just go back to City Hall, and then we're probably going to fly out. Why did my car turn off? It didn't turn off. That's interesting. Because I'm going through the RP of what's happened previously. I've been issued a bar license from someone above him because the system's changed. He wasn't in the loop because he didn't go to the meeting, which changed all this. So at the end of the day, it's on him, and we're doing what we do because we're not a corrupt lawyer. We're doing what we need to do. That's why I literally turned around and said to him, "What I've been trying to." So beforehand, before all this, for the past 2 weeks, I've been trying to get in contact with him, and every time we get in a phone call, he hangs up, doesn't call back, doesn't answer messages, starts going off about random stuff that isn't applicable because he just does. And at the end of the day, I've been issued a bar license from whoever's above him in government. I've been issued a business license to open my own legal firm. And he's just called me saying, "Who issued you your license?" And I've explained the situation, and he just sacked me. So he's gone out of his bounds to do that because it's not him that's issued it, it's the government that's issued me the license. That's, yeah, like, everyone that's above, everyone that is above, Mr. Walker, Solomon Walker. Hello?
Hello, have you made your complaint yet?
Apparently it's not to do with the police.
Okay, fantastic.
I'm
Just
literally
leave it
outside
be
your
for now.
office.
Leave it be for now. Okay.
Okay.
Police said that it's not their issue, which is fantastic as well. Hello.
Hello.
Stroke is in my office if you want to speak to him. So you're probably noticed you've been rehired.
I did not notice, no. I have now. I was going to say, who were you talking to?
The Chief Justice.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's best you stay out of Solomon's way, to be fair. Because we need you to be squeaky clean and the best lawyer in this fucking city. So the less you piss him off, the better.
Yes. It's basically I just don't clock on. Is the thing there? Who's there parking on the grass?
I think it's Lottie.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I've been hired back now, so we'll just see. It's just one of these where he'll probably try and sack me when he doesn't have the jurisdiction to. Blah blah blah. One of them. Come on. Just things happening through emails. We do what we do. We're a lawyer at the end of the day. Well, thank you everyone for the follows. Very much appreciated. We do what we do. It appears that I am no longer employed again.
Okay.
Surely it's got to be some form of government corruption with that.
Yeah, I have no idea what to do, Richard, at the moment.
Well, looking at our own laws, if we made a contract in writing that I'm employed via a higher power than himself that is firing me, then that would be grounds for him to go through getting either civilly or criminal charges.
I think that's maybe something for you and Bill to discuss.
Indeed.
But yeah, I'm not in a position to hire you without obviously bills, so etc. So yeah, I don't know what to do. It's between the Chief Justice and Bill. You know, I'm just like the middleman to try and help you get set up. And it's for Bill and Solomon to work it out, fight it out, whatever. Because again, I have to obviously remain completely impartial through everything.
Of course.
So yeah, so obviously I can't hire you. It's only the Chief Justice and Bill. That's the one that can hire you. So.
I have a message from him.
Okay, don't read it out to me, Richard. Obviously,
Okay.
I can't be implicated in this in any way. I need to remain completely unbiased.
No, of course.
I'm only here to like try and guide you through the process, like Bill asked, but obviously.
I just want to.
I'm gonna head out, Richard. So I have to let you out of the office.
Yes, 1 minute.
But
Let me
give me a
just
sh-
finish this message. Okay.
Okay.
I'll speak to you later.
Right. No worries. As I say, speak to Christian Clark or
yes,
Bill about it. I'm not the right person for this.
Oh no, that's fine.
All right then, Richard. Take care, chat.
You too.
I'll speak to you shortly.
Right. On that note, I'm gonna head off as well. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks for the follows. Much appreciated. To use live to go and throw a raid over to. I know Saf for UG. I'm gonna go raid Saf, obviously. I know he plays Lockbridge Fuller. What we do. Well, I don't know when I'll next be live because I don't know when I'll next be able to get into the city properly. The whole part of me being a lawyer was I was going to be active and very active at that, so see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to head off. Thanks for the follows. Talk to you all later.